What's going on YouTube? How's everybody doing out there? Hey, never bored. Yeah, you are first. We got Renegade in here.
I never born I renegade.
We've got Arnie in here. Oh, I was telling Arnie, as tired as I am after everything that happened today at work, let's see how long I last tonight.
Yeah.
Now, we had a little bit of a fun and excitement happen towards the end of the day.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Uh, you know, we get the buzzer go off at 2:20 saying, stop what you're doing, start cleaning up, finish what you're doing and start cleaning.
Yeah.
And at 2:30, it goes off again, say, okay, time to go home. But we were working till 3:30, so we don't get that buzzer and everything. So we're going along, and I'd already gone through about 7 bottles of Gatorade, and it's like, okay, bladder's going, okay, hey, don't forget about me. It's like, I get to a stop, I go to the bathroom, come back, grab the staple gun, started on the next cabinet. I'm going, this ain't sounding right. And it's like, instead of that, that real
Yeah.
strong sound, it's on, but, and I'm not getting the kickback out of the gun like normal. What the hell's going on here? Look over to Alfredo, and he's going, something ain't right. And, he showed me how staples weren't even going in like they were supposed to, but half of them are still sticking out.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm looking over for Rudy and everything's like he ain't around. I found Chris. He's got a radio and everything. I told him, we got a problem. He goes, what's that? He goes, we got no air. He calls Rudy on the radio, and next thing I was, there must have been several other people calling because all of a sudden I'm seeing maintenance go running. Yeah, both air compressors have gone down for the
Oh, no.
entire building. So not only the paint department for us, all the machines that operate on air, uh-uh. We didn't have it for about 20 minutes. So we're kind of standing around cleaning up and everything. And it's like, okay, they got them going again. Let's see how long. Hey, Randy.
Hi, Randy.
So it was about 20, 25 minutes. It took them to get the both air compressors up and going again.
Yeah.
And then we only worked for about another 10, 15 minutes. And it's like, okay, we're done. Randy, you feeling better today? And Renegade, I never saw that your video went out today. Well, that's good, Randy. Uh, right now, as tired as I am, anybody could probably talk me. Because I'm sitting down, it's like I ain't getting up. But hey, what happened about a month ago, that would really top probably whatever you got. We had the whole plant uh, shut down because no power. We had one of the main lines and everything literally break from the transformer and hit the ground. Like I said, we were literally just in the dark.
Yeah.
Of course, thank goodness they got everything up and going later on. Damn. Now that ain't good.
Ah, shoot.
Yeah, I know. I still got 3 days more. We're working until Saturday. I got Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And one thing I did do is today I put in, so I've got 19th and 20th off, which is that Thursday and Friday. Ooh, yeah, that ain't any good. Yeah, but like I said, Randy, we had like no power for anything in the building. I mean, there was very, very little, anything basically running 110. That was about it. But all our lights were out. Uh, None of the machines were able to operate. Uh, we're literally standing around in the dark. I think we actually left about 30 minutes early. No, we actually left on time that day because it was like quarter, 15 minutes before we were to go home.
Yeah. Hopefully tomorrow I should have a couple of new batteries.
Well, I've got that little power bank in yesterday. I got to do a video on it. Um, the refrigerator should be in today sometime, and then I think tomorrow, Friday, is when the solar generator is supposed to be in. So I got
Yeah.
to do that. Ooh. Yeah. Okay. Never mind. Here's my question. Okay. Um, I know that regular house current is single phase. Industrial current is three phase. How come there's no two phase? What ha- what happened to two phase? Yeah, I'll be actually doing all this stuff that I'm getting in right now. It'll be doing a video review on them how they did uh, for a no name. Well, just this is going to be a good way of testing this stuff out, see how good it does.
Yeah.
I mean, I am debating whether or not uh, maybe getting a small. Like I said, we're talking very very small, maybe somewhere between 1,000 to 1,500 watt little generator, just as a backup.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. One of these days, I would like to get a generator just to have backup for myself, mainly to run the refrigerator.
Yeah. I mean, on something like that, you don't need anything big. Now, see, for me, I'm not an electrician, but I do know, some things about, wiring and stuff like that. I've rewired this garage. I mean, I literally ran 220 out here, um, and everything into a breaker box, and then everything off of that was on separate breakers.
Yeah.
Because I've got 220 running in on the other side over here. That's running into a separate breaker box. And the only reason I need 220 is because the dryer is over there, and that's electric, so it's got to be 220. And then I got, you know, breaker for washing machine, and then breaker coming in for over here for different stuff. As a matter of fact, I got one breaker that runs like for the table saw. That's like a 20 amp breaker just for that stuff over there. So table saw, miter saw, of course, shop vac, the joiner, and the planer. That's all off of that 120 amp breaker. Of course, I mean, I'm not running everything at one time. But the only two things I'll be running at the same time would be the shop vac and the maybe the table saw or planer. So it's not tripping any of the breakers.
Yeah.
Got one breaker set up for my lighting, which everything's LED, and then I've got one breaker that is for the outlet over there, and then this one here, and that's it. I think that's a 20 amp breaker also. But then of course I am running uh, the correct power and everything for it. Yeah, especially when you grab a hold of the wires and everything, and power ain't been turned off. They can be real shocking. So, in order to see how much. They still ain't telling me how far along it is. Usually, when I do the refresh and everything for uh, my Amazon, it tells me uh, how many stops away,
Yeah.
but it ain't doing it. All I know is that at 10 o'clock this morning, it was saying the last thing it says on there, package is out for delivery. So how far along it is, I don't know. Oh boy, what'd you get today, Renegade? Or have you done the video on it yet? Because I can't do a video on mine because it ain't got here yet. Okay. So someone sent you a gift and you don't know who it's from, huh? Those are always good ones. I know there's a few certain items that Harbor Freight's got. I wouldn't mind having them send me to do a review on. They got some new stuff coming out. Let's see if I can. You know, they got some new stuff that they've got out. Wow, I didn't know they had that. They got the Bauer 3/8 ratchet, $60, and then they've got the half inch, same price. Of course, now that's something I might see about getting. Is they actually have the half inch high torque impact wrench. Comes with a 5 amp hour battery and charger. Now, if they had it just the tool only, I'd see about that because I've got charger. I ain't worried about that. Battery, yeah. Of course, then they got their variable speed wood lathe. I got no idea what was going on there, Randy.
Yeah, yesterday on Renegade's kind of late.
Trying to see. Yeah, here we go. Hey, does nothing.
It does nothing.
Oh, is that what Milwaukee's got coming out? But now, Jigsaw, I've already got. But they're supposed to be having a 9 inch benchtop bandsaw. And then, of course, they've got the 14 inch stationary one. Going, ooh, that sounds good. They got a scroll saw, uh, I've already got a joiner, so I'm not worried about that. Besides, mine is 8 inch. They only got a 6. Pressure washer, not all that interested in that. But yeah, the either the benchtop bandsaw, the stationary bandsaw, and the scroll saw. Now, if they want to be nice and send me one of those for doing a review on, oh, I'd be very, very happy to do that. Yeah, I actually had to leave because I was I was tired and oh boy, there's Bryce.
Hi, Bryce.
Oh, and Bryce, want to let you know that I'm going to try my best to make sure I'm able to be there Friday night because right now they've got us working from 5 in the morning till 3:30 in the afternoon, and that includes having to be at work Saturday, and that means I'm getting up at 3:30 in the morning, and I've been trying to get into bed and try and be asleep by 8 o'clock. So what I'm gonna try and do Friday is uh, come home and see if I can get into bed. Shortly after I get home, get a few things done, get in, and uh, oh, I can give you several of them, Bryce. We'll have to get together and get things worked out. Hey, Mark.
Hi, Mark.
Yeah, concerning fact, it's 10-hour days plus, got the 8-hour holiday pay. That's going to be 58 hours total with 10 hours overtime. So I got 48 straight hours and then 10 hours overtime. Oh, Bryce, maybe one thing I should do is I should go through my Facebook Marketplace and find a couple of vehicles and everything. It's like, what are they asking? Would something like that work for you? 'Cause I know you're always doing like, hey, how much are they asking for it? Yeah, I'm making some good money right now. Um, and matter of fact, I'm able to get. I've got my finger. I did get my finger hut all paid off. Uh, and the last thing I wanted purchasing from them was that brand new AC unit for my mom, and that was like $600. So that got paid off. I just about got my credit card totally paid off, and we got Steven coming in.
Hey, Steven.
Hello.
All right, well, give me a little bit of time, Bryce, and I'll come up with something, and I'll message you what I've got.
Well, thanks, Layla. She sneezes right on my arm.
She's just trying to bless you. Because one thing, Bryce, is I'm trying to come up with some really good found on road dead questions, trivia stuff. Because I know that
Hi,
those
Tommy.
are going to be the ones that are going to be bugging all Oli. Hey, Tommy.
So Ford questions.
Yeah, trying to figure out some like I said, some found on the road dead questions.
Or fix or repair daily.
Uh, Renegade probably knows about one dealing with a rebuilt Dodge. Yeah, that's one thing a lot of people don't realize is the fact that uh, it was the Dodge brothers that actually saved Ford from going bankrupt.
I think I recall seeing that in the History Channel show. Um, it was a little mini series.
Yeah. Well,
Uh,
what a lot of people don't realize is at that time, the Dodge brothers they weren't manufacturing cars. Okay, what they were
mm-hmm.
doing, they actually manufactured engines and transmissions. Okay, so they could mass produce those. Henry Ford at that time
Yeah.
he wasn't able to do that. So he actually hired the Dodge brothers to manufacture the engines and transmissions. And so that's the
Layla.
one thing that a lot of people don't realize is your Model T Fords actually had a Dodge engine in it. That's actually an engine that was manufactured by Dodge, by the Dodge brothers.
Mm.
And they kept trying to tell, Henry Ford, hey Bryn, uh,
Hi, Bryn.
they kept trying to give him some ideas as far as what he could do to make things better. He didn't want to listen. So they wound up going and starting their own company. And of course, he had to buy them out. And it was for like, I think at that time, like $220 million or something like that. It was an outrageous amount of money that Henry Ford had to pay them for them to leave.
Mm. Oh, I remember the name of the show. It was like uh, the Men Who Built America or something like that.
Yep.
Um, they featured Ford in there. They featured Vanderbilt, Carnegie, J.P. Morgan, um,
All the big tycoons from back then.
Rockefeller.
Yep.
I remember seeing something like that.
Uh huh. It was actually a fascinating mini series about it. Um, yeah, and then they had various spin-offs, like the cars that built America. Um, I think that they made a food that built America, something like various ones like that. I think I've seen parts of the Cars one, but I think that was about it. Um, it might have been the Cars that built America series that I might have heard about, that whole Dodge Brothers uh helping Ford out.
All right, Bryce, I found one. I'm fixing to send it to you.
Mm, well,
I've got a good trivia question. I'm fixing to send Bryce.
it's ready whenever you're ready.
Now, this is going to be the trivia question for Friday night.
No, daughter of Ra, Steve, the food smells good, but she's up there working.
I'll take some, daughter of Roth.
Um, sloppy joes and cra- white cheddar and shells from Aldi.
Yeah.
All right, Bryce, there you go. Oh, hey, that's going to be up to Bryce how he wants to do it. I mean, if he wants to uh, use it as a five, point bonus question and everything,
What do you want?
no problem, Bryce. Give me a little bit, and I'll, let my give my brain a chance to think up a few others.
Hey, La.
Oh, I mean, I know there was one question that he's already used on there, and it's like in uh, like for World War II, everybody knows about the Jeep. Okay, you had three, people that made it. Okay, how could you tell if it was one made by Ford? How could you tell if a Jeep was made by Ford? Since they all looked identical. Every single part had an F on it. All the nuts, the bolts had an F, stating it was for Ford. No, it wasn't the one on
Hmm.
the side of the road.
Oh.
And the only reason that uh, it was like that is because the U.S. Army uh, wanted, if there was a problem where a part broke, they wanted them to get warranty. Henry Ford goes, I am not going to warranty something that was built by the other two manufacturers. That's why he put it that way. He had an F stamped in every single item. Yeah, Renegade's probably the one that were broke down. Now, if it was a Dodge made, probably wouldn't have been broke down. But I do know that one question I won, what, a couple of months ago, I asked on there. And what's real funny is nobody listened to the question and didn't even get the correct answer. It's like, what engine produced and that was produced by collaboration between two manufacturers uh, became, an essential part of World War II. Everybody go, well, it could have been, it was probably Rolls Royce and so and so, or Ford and so. I go, that's a good answer. But the thing about it is, the question was, what engine? It wasn't who the two manufacturers were. It's like, what was the engine? It was the Merlin engine that was produced between Rolls Royce and Packard. And the funny thing about it is, went to the terminal, get the hell out of here. Um, but the funny thing about it is, Rolls Royce actually went to Henry Ford for help on producing the engine. Henry Ford goes, I don't want to have anything to do with anything, dealing with the war, so don't ask me. So he turned them down. They want him going to Packard, and Packard's, sure, come on, we'll do it. And Packard, they took it, went to their engineers. Engineers goes, uh, yeah, we like this, but we can make it better. And they actually made, Packard actually made the Merlin engine better than what Rolls Royce was making. Of course, that was the engine that wasn't going in the P-51D Mustang. That I like. Have to, might have to start using that one.
Huh?
Answer the phone. Jake's Pool Hall, 8 Ball speaking.
Is there a reference there that I haven't heard of before?
Well, it's like, Arnie's phone was ringing. It's like, Crystal goes, Grand Central Terminal, how we might not help you. Or she's always going, Mule Barn, head ass speaking.
Oh, um, I got my camera flickering figured out.
Oh, what was the problem? Loose wire?
No, uh, the camera don't like high speed USB ports.
Really?
It's an older one, older webcam.
What do you got?
Uh, some Logitech 720p one that I got several years ago. So I don't like the high speed blue USB ports.
Yeah.
Um, I've noticed that a lot of older peripheries don't like that, like them style.
Speak of the devil, she's now in here.
Yep,
Just talking about her, and she has to show up.
her ears were tingling apparently.
Yeah. No problem, Bryce. Um, I'll figure some more out, and as soon as I got, do the research on them, I'll send them over to you.
Mm,
I wouldn't say anything bad. I was just, Arnie, his phone rang and everything, and then Renegade, came up with the, thing.
Jake's
They,
pool hall,
full
eight
all
balls.
eight ball
Yeah.
speaking,
Yeah.
and I was saying how you would say mule bar and head ass speaking. But, yeah, I'll tell you one thing that got me upset and everything today was Crystal needed the car and everything because Money had a job interview to go on, and he actually had to be there by the time I would be getting home. So she drops me off this morning. Like, okay, no problem, because it's supposed to be raining. Yeah, we got a few sprinkles on the way in, and it didn't do anything else, but maybe it sprinkled a few other times throughout the day. I'm going, damn it, I could have rode the bike to work.
Train station, last train leaving.
Well, I'd be going, last train's already left. Uh, the only problem, Renegade, is, yeah, I mean, I know I could have,
Put your phone down.
but I don't have dry clothes at work I could change into. Now, leaving work, coming home, that's a different story. Because at least come home and everything, I can get out of wet clothes and put in dry ones. I can't do that at work unless I want to be walking around dripping wet. No,
Mm-mm.
no, that would
That
not be good.
that was my feet yesterday. I went out and mowed the grass yesterday morning, and it was wet with dew and such.
No.
But it was something. It was desperately needing to be done, though.
Well, we really haven't been needing to do the grass here because we had the rain, and now it's all coming in. Uh, no, I don't have rain gear. Never invested in it. Oh, how about going and working for Captain D's Seafood? I'd come home, and as soon as I'm in the front door, I'm already stripping down. I'm already in my skivvies and everything before I hit the bathroom because of that fish smell. And I'm heading for the shower.
Hey, if you don't like being wet, don't go working on crab boat.
Yeah, no.
Or any sort of fishing boat like that.
No, no. Hey, Sugar Daddy, how you doing? Now, the one, you know, job I didn't mind, didn't have a problem with, and that was working pizza. Except for one time, and I was standing at the counter uh, for cutting the pizza. Art, did you have any brains left? That's my only question. But no, I'm standing there. I'd already pulled one pizza out of the oven. So I got it on the counter. I'm sitting there cutting it, and the manager didn't realize I was standing there. He saw a pizza coming out. It was a double pepperoni, large. That's what hit me flat in the back. Yeah. So
Wait,
I had a large double pepperoni, just bam, right, because he pulled it out like this, and as soon as the thing got to my waist, it flipped up, and the whole thing went like that right on my back.
ooh, that sounds like a grease stain right on the back.
Uh, no, was it greasy? It was hot, all that hot oil right on the back, right through the shirt.
Hot oil, hot grease, hot cheese.
Yeah, and mind you, that was a white shirt too. Yeah,
Oh dear.
that.
Ugh.
Hey, if I wasn't awake, I was shortly afterwards.
Yes, there's several expletives coming out.
Amongst other things, yeah.
I'm
Oh
back.
man.
That was my carpenter.
Ah,
Oh, okay.
I got some roof shingles missing, and it's down to bare wood.
ooh, that ain't
Ooh,
good.
okay. Yeah. Gonna get that fixed up to what, tomorrow or somewhere close?
He's coming out tomorrow morning, so I gotta be up bright and early.
Let's see if this will show up. No, it's not. Unfortunately, it's not allowing me to show everything. Show everything that I'm looking at. But Arch, he'd probably go, "Ooh, that sounds good." I'm looking at all the temperatures and everything on my computer.
Meow meow.
CP, what?
Meow meow.
My CPU is showing at 32 degrees Celsius. It's a CPU package at 43, GPU at 30 and a half, at 30.5. Motherboard sitting at 25 degrees, chipsets at 39.
Yeah. Hey, Susan.
For 40 degrees, I think is roughly what, 110 Fahrenheit?
I don't remember.
Ah, let
Hey,
me pull.
Susan.
I have this thing in my hand that can Tell me after a few button pushes.
Yeah, but all I know is I'm very happy with all this because beforehand, CPU was running probably 50 to actually there were times when it was running in like 78 degrees Celsius.
Oh,
Yeah, so the CPU was running, in the it was running the low to mid 70s.
CPU low to mid 70s in
Yep,
Celsius.
yep.
Well, my guess of 40 degrees Celsius being about 110 was pretty close. 104,
Yeah.
but you said 70. Let's say 75.
Yeah,
Being,
Art, that was definitely hot because I think switch. I was able to switch over to see what it was saying in Fahrenheit. I think it was showing about 110.
um,
Yeah.
75 degrees Celsius is 167 Fahrenheit.
Okay. Well, our Renegade saying 70C is 158.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that thing was running hot,
yeah.
and mind you, that was in that HP Omen 30L computer case. And the bad part about it was, like I said, it only had one intake fan, and then of course it had the one exhaust on the back, and then the one for the like a 120, either 120 or 140 radiator. No, but I did do a video on everything that's in the case and everything, and even showing what the screen showed. I was trying to do that because I've got uh, the Armory crate is what it is that is from Asus and everything, and yeah, I mean it's showing. Uh, I've got the Rogue Strix B550F gaming. I'm running the AMD Ryzen 7 5800 8-core processor. Um, the RAM is 16 gig, and of course, saying what the BIOS version is. Yeah, CPU is 30 degrees Celsius. So I'm going, yeah,
Yeah.
this thing's definitely running a lot cooler than what it's supposed to be, what I had beforehand. And I'm very happy with it because that was the biggest problem that I had. Uh, yeah, well, I mean, I've got it out here in the garage arch, and that, hey, I'm very happy with it. But
Um,
I think I did figure out um, what the problem was with that HP Omen as far as why it kept wanting to shut down.
yep.
After I started taking, everything apart and everything, on the very bottom, you've got the opening for having the fresh air and everything come in for the power supply. It was only uh, open just enough where you got half the air coming in for the power supply. So I think that
Uh
the
huh.
power supply was getting overheated, and that's why it kept wanting to shut down at times.
Yep. Um, I know on occasion I'll the side of my computer tower has a panel that you just lift up that you pull up on like just a handle and then you can open it up. I'll do that and I'll see if anything is egregiously dusty.
Right. Well, dust is definitely a bad thing for a computer.
Oh, dust will overheat things quicker than anything.
Yeah.
Um,
Of
I
course.
when my like my first laptop, it just got so hot that it shut itself down and whatnot. And I had friends that were pretty good with computers, and
Yeah.
I watched them uh, take it apart. I watched them do it and whatnot. But boy, right around the cooling fan, oh, that was dustier than all heck. And got that all cleaned up, dust out, and all that, and it ran much cooler.
Yeah, and I pretty much do the same. I remove I remove parts from the laptop of what I can, and then I just take a can of air and start going around spraying, blowing all the dust out.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Commercial air conditioner filters on his shop computer, Arch's that is. Well,
Yeah, Arch. I remember when you did a video uh, showing how you took the computer apart to clean it. Yeah, that thing was dirty. See, my problem is out here is I've got the computer and everything out here in the garage, and the biggest problem is yes, I'm doing my woodworking and everything. Of course, that's one reason why I got both those wind air filters and everything for the dust off of that. I've got one set up over there for around the table saw and stuff like that. Um, I've got one over here also. So like if I'm doing stuff over here, it would help with the dust and everything in the air. But the one thing that doesn't help out here is the fact is I've got dirt floors. It's not concrete. So
mm-hmm.
every time I go take a step, I'm kicking up some, fine particles of dust and everything. So yeah, that doesn't help. Plus the ash and everything from the cigarette. But one thing I did have to do on this in order to get that this bigger radiator uh, put in, was I literally had to move the fans from the inside to the outside of the frame. And luckily for me, the front mesh cover fit on with no problem. I'm not dragging my feet. Might be dragging something else right now, but I ain't dragging my feet for sure.
Could you like level the ground on like concrete or not really?
No, I mean I'd have to get everything pulled out of the garage, and
I
yeah,
could
it would take quite a bit. You got to consider this is a 400 square foot garage,
yeah.
and it would take quite a bit to put a concrete floor in here because this thing was built on a wood frame and everything, and it was set on the like gravel and dirt. What's a basement?
That would be a no.
Yeah, no. I don't even have a storm shelter. That we should have one. But now I'll put like this. This garage, like I say, we've dated the house and everything back to 1908, and yeah, you gonna come over and help? I don't have room over there for everything I got over here, and I don't have room for on this side for everything that's over there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
my house, I think, was built in 1954 because the doorbell was really old, and one day it just quit working.
But like I said, this garage here, it was made afterwards. It is a detached garage. Uh, the arts, it's one thing I'm thinking about doing out there, like right by where I got my truck at. I'm actually thinking about building a 16 by 32 shop and everything out there. Now, I don't know if I'd go with a wooden floor or concrete. Probably going to be a wooden floor. But that definitely give me a lot more room than what I got here.
Mm.
What's the matter? Did that bug get away from you?
Yeah, she lost that. She lost that Volkswagen. 16 by 32, which would definitely be a lot bigger than what I've got right now. I mean, right now, if I wanted to, I could, without going to getting a permit or anything like that, I can build a 10 by 12. And I don't have to have a permit. But anything bigger than, 120 square feet, then I would have to have a permit to build something like that in the backyard. But now, if I built a 10 by 12, I could build another one back there as long as it was 10 feet away from it. I'm going, if I built one here and then I built another one like over here and had some kind of a holding drawbridge to connect the two together and doors on this opposite, facing each other, probably open them up and put like the drawbridge and everything down, whatever. Oh, like put like table saw or whatever right in the middle. Oh, there, I've got what, 24 feet? No, 34 feet. Yeah, no, that's complicated and everything, but I wouldn't have to worry about having to get a permit. So the main reason I was thinking, 16 by 32 is I can go get 16-foot 2x6s, connect them all together. Uh, Nothing, but it's just extra money I gotta have put out. But then, because one thing I was thinking, if I wanted to get something like that built, I was probably looking, several $100s to get a permit. I checked in that, and the guy goes, "Oh, about $60, $70." I go, "That's it?" He goes, "Yeah." I'm going, okay, so I might just see about getting that done.
Hi, Aaron.
Hey, Aaron. But the only
Hey,
problem
Aaron.
is, right now I have no way of transporting all the material. Plus, never really had the extra money to go and buy it. But now with the job and everything, not really having a lot of bills, it's like, yeah, I can start, say out of a paycheck, I can spend like $100 a week to go over to Lowe's or Home Depot or my local lumber yard buy the stuff and then just bring it home,
Mhm.
or you just have them deliver it. Pay the fee for getting them delivered.
Would the 16-foot 2x6s be strong enough for a floor, or would you have a, a center board going down and
Oh yeah, I definitely have centerpieces going down.
something to support the middle there?
Oh yeah, I would have several going through the middle.
Okay.
It'd be just like regular floor joists and everything running across.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and probably have it sit. I could have it sitting on uh, the those little concrete pavers and everything. 'Cause I can go pick up some. It's either 16 square by 4 inches thick, so I can get the ground and everything marked out, uh, and start putting some of those down, and then just set the two bys on that.
Mm-hmm.
He's got 2 by 12. Yeah,
Okay.
I mean
Um,
I'd go 2 by 6 because that would get it up off the ground enough at least if I went that way. Now the only other option is get everything, get the ground and everything cleared out, and uh, start buying like some 1 by 4s and go out there and start getting them put in. That way, then get a uh, cement truck come in and start pouring the concrete for a floor.
mm-hmm. Would the 4 inches be thick enough
As far as what a
for
slab?
for for a slab for what you want to do?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
4 inches thick concrete slab would be plenty thick. As long as I've got the rebar and everything set up correctly, or I could, if I really want to go over board and everything, I could put the rebar down and get the wire mesh sitting on top of that.
Mm-hmm.
See,
Okay.
even art's going, for most your house concrete slabs, they're only 4 inch.
Mm. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, 4 inches is your standard as far as thickness.
And that,
That's the only time you're going to go thicker is if you're like in an industrial building like where I work at. They probably
mhm,
have, I'd say, maybe 8 inch. You got to consider the fact that you got to look at everything that they've got in there, all the equipment. So they got to have a thicker slab and really have it reinforced.
mhm. And
But as
then
far
there.
as like what I'm doing, 4 inches would be thick enough. Yep. They actually have concrete. If I wanted to order it, uh, they actually have it now where you can have fiberglass mixed in with it.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm not going to be. I mean, it's only going to be big enough to do for the woodworking and a few other things. Of course, put probably putting the yard equipment in for storage.
Mhm.
So I'm not, 4 inch would be big enough because this is not going to have any tall walls on it.
Then
I'm not going 12 or 14 foot and everything.
if you plan it out, you can inset inset like some big bolts down into the concrete that you can bolt the walls down into.
Oh yeah. But like I said, for me, uh, it's just going to be, basically an upgrade over all this. Uh,
No, I suggest going uh pressure treated, probably ground contact pressure treated for the
oh
bottom
yeah.
plates,
Oh yeah.
all that stuff.
Yeah. But like I said, for what I'm wanting to do,
Mm-hmm.
I could just do a 4 inch, slab and everything. Um, the fun part would be, don't want to put a bathroom out there because then that means I got to run water and sewer lines,
Yep.
which I'm going. Yeah, that probably would be a good idea to do something like that, considering the fact that it's going to be getting dirty out there. So yeah, at least having a sink. That way, at least I can be able to wash my hands.
Mm-hmm.
But then I'm thinking, yeah, at least having a toilet out there would be also very helpful because that way I wouldn't have to worry about, oh, damn it, I got to run inside the house, go to the bathroom. No, I got one out here. Never mind.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she can be, Susan.
Besides, having water also out there means I could have my own coffee pot for out there too.
Yeah.
Hi, Angela.
Now, what kind of soil do you have down there?
Right now it's kind of moist with all the rain.
I'm talking about whether it's like like a good garden soil, sand, clay.
Um, I guess you could say like a black gumbo.
So it's
It's not clay, but I mean
a bit thick and heavy.
it's just your. I guess for me, I call it just regular dirt, black dirt.
Yeah. Okay. So nothing out of the ordinary.
Yeah. If I did that arch, I'd make sure someone came out there to empty it, and I know I'd get a whole bunch of uh, grief about doing that.
I thought he was going to go other way with that. Not grief, but you know.
Yeah. No. No.
A bunch of bull baloney or whatever you want to say.
Yeah, you'd be seeing me. It just means that, like I said, I wouldn't have to worry about coming inside and messing up the bathroom inside the house.
Uh,
But like I said, that's some ideas that I've got uh, for out there. I mean, a lot of the backyard's not being used for anything except for right now we got all the tree limbs and everything in that one area that we've been clearing out. So get all that cleared
Yeah.
out and get the rest of the ground and everything all prepped. It would not be all that difficult to be able to go over there and start building, and it would definitely be give me a lot more room, because right now from that wall to where I got the sheet and everything, that's only 10 feet. Okay. But from this wall right here to that back one, that's only 20. So we're talking 6 foot wider, and we're talking 12 foot uh, longer.
I'll be
and
right
you
back.
And you'd probably keep that existing building up too.
Oh, I keep the garage and everything. I mean,
Yeah.
like I said, if I got the, say got the other built and everything, that would be the brand new one. That's where basically everything from in here would get moved out there, and definitely it would be more insulated and everything than out here in this garage. This garage needs a lot of work. There's siding on it that needs to get replaced. Uh, it's not. This thing is not sealed up at all.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, the tin roof and everything on this does not help in the Texas summer with no insulation up there. That's why if I got get that other built, it would definitely have like shingles and stuff like that. Plus, I'd go with that radiant barrier for the decking up there before the shingles go on. Hey, Sarah.
Hey, Sarah. And then so insulate underneath the roof and
I definitely would have insulation only up in there. I'd have uh, insulation put in like for the where the attic area and everything would be.
mm-hmm.
Plus, I'd have insulation on the walls.
Yep.
And it definitely would be a lot more comfortable out there.
A few windows and
Yeah, I'd have a few windows out there. At least have some regular daylight, natural light being able to come in.
then some sort of AC system, whether it be a
Oh yeah,
big window unit or
I'd probably go with something like this one here that I've got. I think this is a 10,000 BTU.
or if he wants to go really fancy, he can go with like a mini split or something like that.
I could.
I just don't know what the pricing on.
I think mini splits were about $1,500-$1,600
Okay.
compared to a window unit like this, which is about 300.
Well, 3 to 500, depending on which way you go.
Right, depending upon which one I go with and how big.
Oh shoot!
All right, somebody go give Arnie a hand there.
That will move for nothing.
Hang on.
Smart ass.
Hey, I gave him a hand. Now I'm gonna give him a round of applause.
Oh.
I've been wanting to slide over a foot, and it ain't gonna move for nothing.
Yeah, you got a couple inches. That's about it. If that.
Yeah, I took out the nightstand that was in here and moved the printer to up there.
Hey, cool gamer.
Hey, cool gamer.
He's that smart Alex.
I don't know if I'm a smart aleck or not.
I hope I get another person soon.
Hey, Arch. Well, appreciate you coming in. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up on your way out.
And I'm a bit too busy to make the few-hour drive over there to Wisconsin.
No, it probably wouldn't, daughter. Oh. No, that reminds me. I need to see if this give me any other news status.
What the devil was that?
Okay. Well, it shows that my package has been delivered. So there's something sitting out there on the front porch waiting on me.
Oh, do we get a live unboxing right here on the live stream? or do we get it later on in a video form? Or is it completely unrelated to what you do here?
No, I could go out there and get it. Of course, I'm not gonna go out right now because I still got a few more drags and everything on the cigarette. Unless someone wants to be nice and get it off the front porch and bring it out here, I can unbox it. I don't have a problem. I can put it up here on this little table.
Crystal.
Oh,
And I don't know why Layla stuck her nose in my mouth.
What?
Yeah.
Ew.
oh. Those can go down there. So can this one.
Uh, maybe someday, maybe we could potentially make a trip over there to Wisconsin. That'd take a little bit more of a planning out.
Just don't make that wrong turn and out the porch.
We're not going anywhere. We're not going anywhere near New Mexico.
Hey, dancing, how you doing?
Hi, dancing.
It's not like we're going to Truth or Consequences or something.
Ooh, Olive Garden does sound pretty good, especially when they have their never-ending pasta bowl going
I
with
think they're
the salad.
I think that's going on right now. I think I saw an advertisement for it.
Ooh,
I think.
if they do, I definitely want to hit them up on their fettuccine alfredo with chicken. That's my favorite.
Mm.
But I do like their salad. I know that Crystal and I, we went there last year for an event for a friend of ours, and we got their all-you-can-eat soup and salad, which is pretty good.
Hmm. We do that too. As she said, the Zupa Toscana, or that one with the kale and the sausage and all that. We sometimes do a homemade version of that in the wintertime.
Do you have places up there called Super Salad?
Nope.
There's a restaurant chain down here. I don't know if they're still around or not, but my first wife and I, we used to go there. Uh, you could get either soup or salad, or you could get both. And it's basically a big buffet. And tell you how cheap it was for both of us to go there and eat. $11.11.
How long ago?
Uh, Probably about a little bit over 20 years ago.
Mm. Even that wasn't bad.
No.
No, that was cheap. I mean, we could go in there and get quite a bit to eat right there.
Memory serves right. Back when I was a kid, about that 20 years ago, um, it probably was like $7 a person or something. 7, $8 a person, maybe for the old country buffet.
Yeah. All
Uh,
right. Well, y'all keep it going. I'll be right back with that package. So I'll be right
he
back.
did. He did not touch a thing.
All right. I'll be back in a few minutes.
Yeah.
Okay.
It'll be a while for me going to McDonald's. One time I figured I'll stop there for breakfast on my way to church, and $20 for 2 sandwiches, hash brown, and soda.
What sandwiches were you getting?
Sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit.
$20.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, prices have really gone up.
Apparently in your area. They've gone up here too, but not that much.
Yeah. Ooh.
Ooh, excuse you. Um, but yeah, oftentimes, whenever um, daughter of Ra uses a McDonald's app, and I'll be driving, and she'll place the order and whatnot. They got different
Yeah.
coupons and deals and all that um
Yeah.
that we use and whatnot. Place the order and take a quick look of how busy the drive-through is, and quickly make a decision on uh, if we're going through the drive-through, or if she's gonna go on in get it, or if we're gonna park in the mobile pickup.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Sometimes I'll be like, look at my bank account and go like, "Oh, she put it on mine." What on earth was that?
Layla.
Was that Layla letting out some gas?
Yeah.
Letting out. Yeah, I know. I ate it too. Oh. You know what? Since earlier I mentioned Wisconsin. Uh, Waukesha, Wisconsin. 5 hours, 33 minutes. 260 miles going across on the ferry. Uh,
Yeah, I think ferry's like a 4 hour ride, something like that.
maybe some, I don't know. Or I skip it and go down around Chicago, and it's 379 miles at about 6 hours according to this. Um,
Only if you're buying dancing. All right. Make myself big here. That way you can see what's going on.
well, here not a half dozen tolls. This route says no tolls,
Well,
but it's
they
right through the
got
heart of Chicago, so traffic would be a huge question mark.
that. Oh, there's that.
Oh, geez.
This great big old box.
Daughter of Ra wants a box that big filled with whatever. I don't know what she wants.
Well, they gave me this great big old box, Amazon box. For,
Is a smaller box.
yeah, for this one here.
Gonna go safely.
Well, the problem is I got to find a place to sit that down so I can get the other one moved out of the way. Stay.
He does what I do.
Yeah.
I tell things to stay there quite a bit too.
There's that.
Watch your fingers, everybody. He's got a knife.
I don't even have the sharp one out.
Oh, the dull ones can be even more worse. Rather
Yeah.
unpredictable.
Well, I did put a little bit of an edge on this one. Not much.
Portable compressor refrigerator.
Yep.
Achoo.
Just what everybody needs. Styrofoam.
It frees itself easily.
Plastic bag. But this is the refrigerator I'll be taking with me for No Name National. Okay, this should be power cords. Yep.
Yeah, AC cord, the car cord.
Oh, it's got the regular. That cord there is for plugging a cigarette lighter. That one right there is for wall outlet.
Yeah.
Good to have both.
And then, of course, got the brick itself. And then, of course, user's manual. Because, you know, for us guys, we don't ever read the instructions. I like the way that closes. I mean, y'all hear that click?
Quite a bit satisfying.
Yeah. So, like I said, this is, I mean, I don't need anything big. I think this was a 17 or 18 quart refrigerator. And, I mean, I'm just going to be going for a few days.
Yeah.
I mean, the plan is I get up there. Of course, I can have this sitting there running in the car because I got the inside the car itself. I've got that outlet. I can plug it in.
Yes, I'm here, and I got to mess with him just because I can. But whenever it says don't move, stay, I'll go, shoo, it fell. Boom. Darn it, I forgot to move. I didn't move it this time. Exactly, daughter of Ra. We have to read instructions because they don't. And dancing, if I could get him to take me out, I would. But I'm still waiting. Money wouldn't mind. He'd have fun.
Now, if I knew where that paint was when I did that birdhouse, I could put it on here and the instructions would be read.
I can go online and download the instructions.
I don't remember which one I got. Door action can come up. That's fine. Okay, so I've got the wall outlet all set up.
Hmm.
I don't know. get it plugged in. Let's see. Get over here.
Yeah, daughter overall, that would be Michael and I most days. Whenever we go to somewhere to eat, we've been out doing everything else, running errands, and I'm not dealing with the stove today.
Yeah.
So,
Hmm.
Mm.
I got my butt caught for the night.
it lights up. Oh, it's running.
Is that also a freezer or does it just refrigerate only?
It's supposed to be refrigerator.
And yeah, if y'all guys hear anything odd, I am on my tablet, so
It's quiet.
daughter raw only if he is in the same room with you and he messes with your computer. And then you have every right to put him in the hospital. See, Mater's got it where if he makes me mad, I can go in and shut it down, which I have done to him before.
Yeah. I'll sit there. I'm gonna sit there and let that run and everything. See how it does.
Ooh, pardon me.
Yes, Arnie.
No, I'll admit that was me.
It wasn't Arnie this time.
Nope.
No, but every time she does, I go, "Yes, Arnie."
Well, I made a pasta bake for dinner tonight. Cooked noodles. I fried up 2 pounds of beef, and you can do whatever meat you want with it. And basic is 2 cups of noodles, 2.5, and a cup of beef or a cup of meat, and 1 to 2 large cans of spaghetti sauce. Heat it all the way through. Cook the noodles. Pop it in the pan. Mix it up. If you want cheese, put it on top. If not, don't worry about it. Cook it 10 minutes.
Oh, I'd had Tokyo for once.
Well, some people don't like cheese or do shredded cheese. They have to have a certain way and stuff like that. Sorry, Arnie, what's up?
This is what I found yesterday. A roadside find.
Okay.
There were actually 2 of them. Top on one was damaged. One of the sideboards was damaged on the other. So basically what I did is I took them both apart, mainly just taking the screws out and prying the nails out and swapped pieces around and came up with one fairly good unit.
Yep.
Now, was that out of solid wood or was that out of the good old particle board?
And a good old particle board, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But
Hey, cheap stuff works some days.
it'll do for what I need it for.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, like Susan was saying, yeah. Free is always affordable.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And if you get free stuff and it's the cheap stuff and it lasts you 6 months, it has more than paid for itself.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Even Renegade's going nice.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Even though you might have to do a little work to it, but
And that's, if you know basics of hammer, nail, and sandpaper, little bit of paint, you're good.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I was
He's
I
already
was
going
kind of
back in
debating.
a second, so Mater, you might want to hurry up or you might not have food.
I'll be in there in a little bit. Oh yeah,
And
20. I've only got about 20 more minutes.
No need.
I was
he's about to fall
I
over
was kind
himself.
of
He's
debating.
so good.
Yeah, I was kind of debating of getting like some simulated marble contact paper for it, but
Mhm.
I decided not to.
So I'll see how this thing works. How it does. Let me get the instructions on it. Because the thing is showing it's 78 degrees right now.
What size pan is that?
That's a 9 by 13. Oh, that's bigger.
Sure. No, Aaron, they're even with money having seconds, there's at least half a pan full. Because whatever the pan is bigger than the traditional 9 by 13 cake pan.
It's almost like
Okay. He said it's almost a 13 by 24, so it's big. Yeah. And she's just all kinds of something.
Mm.
No, Layla.
Yeah, she's actually sleeping, just zonked out.
You don't need boss kitty telling Arnie what to do. Yeah, that would be, especially if it was going like a toy shelf or something in a little girl's room. That would be adorable. Oh, you want to scratch? I have my dog right at my feet. I literally can reach out and touch her with my toes. So doing the clean up.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
what'd you do?
I just buffered. I lost everybody for a second.
Ah,
Yeah. But we went to clean up Mater's side of the bed and ended up having to pull everything out from against the wall, set off the air conditioner, and all kinds of stuff. So Puppy Dog is a little perturbed at me. She's stuck in her secondary bed in the craft room.
Yeah,
well, her main bed that's been on the floor and everything over there. That last few times we've washed it, some of the insides decided it didn't want to stay in there, so it decided to come outside. So
Oh,
her bed definitely needed to be.
no, her bed was complete. She was sleeping in wet because of the air conditioner. Well, Aaron, it worked. We,
Yeah.
this is basically I need three ingredients, and if you don't want beef, any kind of meat in it, you only need two: spaghetti sauce and pasta. I just the meat flavored spaghetti sauce doesn't have enough of a taste to it.
Oh,
So
I'll take a look. Tell you how big this thing is. About 24 inches in length, not even 11 inches in height, and
whatever
about,
the
about 13 inches in width. So it doesn't take up a lot of room.
sweetheart, Can you put the box of adult beverages inside it?
Uh, man, that's already getting cold in there, especially here on the side already. Uh,
Nice, Aaron.
I could put at least a 6 pack of cans in there, and probably a few other things. Which, like I said, the main thing for me is I'll be, you know, putting just a few items in it. Um, I mean, I'll get out there, and then I'll just find me a little grocery store around and go and buy everything. And I'll get feedback from somebody.
Yep.
Whatever the neighbor's cooking smells good. Dan's bringing the smell in.
Okay.
I think I'm getting the feedback off of you, sweetie.
Probably.
Yeah, Crystal, you sound kind of like berries on and off.
This any better?
Yeah,
I'm still getting a little bit of feedback.
Yeah, turn the fan down, move the tablet. Yeah, Susan, if I do pasta salad, hey Joe, I
Hey,
will
Joe.
do
I
ham or chicken with it. But what do you want for dinner tomorrow night, Susan?
That I don't know. I hadn't thought about it yet.
Usually it's me asking daughter Fra about you got any dinner ideas.
Well, unless we specifically tell him and he volunteers to cook on a specific night, he doesn't. So it's what do you want? What are you willing to eat? And so we're
Food.
going to have to start.
Oh, Joe, hope you get to feeling better.
Yeah, me too, hon. Yes, I know you want food and I know you want edible food, but if you keep it up, I'll go get you some tofu and that's it.
No. But no, as far as this here goes, I'm thinking, gonna have to have, you know, like I said, I'll put some soft drinks and everything in it. Probably take me a, you know, like get one of those 24 pack of the Sam's Cola and not put, all of them in. Um, which for me is like, if they're not even if they're room temperature, that's fine with me.
Yeah,
But
just
I
get
can,
a 12 pack.
but I
Just
mean,
get a 12 pack.
just right. I mean, I can, get me say a loaf of bread and just get some lunch meat. I mean, that would be fine as far as eating throughout the day. Get me some bag of chips, stuff like that, which that wouldn't have to get refrigerated.
yeah.
The main thing would be uh, having some eggs for in the morning. Uh, maybe get, because we get those things of uh, sausage patties and everything from Walmart. I could get, say, one of those, dozen eggs, or find me some bacon and everything. That way, hey, at least I've got stuff to cook for breakfast in the morning.
Well, see, and we can just take some of the sausage patties from here, put them in a Ziploc bag, and make sure you put the ice packs around them, or bag them up, put them in a bigger bag with ice in it, and you're good.
Yeah, but like I said, if I've got this already, I can we can put everything in this, and I can run this, on my way up there. Even.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Just take take the sausage with you instead of buying a whole box.
True. Hey, Bill.
Hey, Bill.
Hello, everyone. Hi, Angela. I didn't see you there earlier.
Yep. Now, as far as if there's any barbecue with no name, it's probably gonna be gone by the time I leave.
Yeah, no. If there's any leftovers, he'll be eating it on the way down. He'll be driving one-handed.
Yep. Speaking of barbecue, there, look who comes in.
Hi, barbecue.
But like I said, I'm gonna be having this run. I mean, I don't. The plan, like I said, is just enough to keep a few groceries and everything, in there. Um, you missed everything. It's a statement. Let me go up here and find it.
Sorry about that.
That's what dancing wound up saying. There we go. It's that one there.
Hmm.
Besides, I don't even think they're going to be having barbecue even being sold out there because it's all everybody coming out there cooking their own.
Yeah.
But I mean, so far, I mean, this
Yeah,
thing's
what's
it's already showing it's dropped down to 58 degrees. So it's already dropped 20 degrees in a short amount of time.
You're just that comment that he had up. That was it. And as soon as we mentioned barbecue, he showed up.
Yeah.
Whew.
yeah,
Pardon me.
yeah, with some other channels I watch, what some van lifers will do, they'll get rid of all the bulky packaging so it all fits in a fridge.
Yeah. Yeah, if he wants, I mean, I can take the stuff out of the house and pack it down to where it will fit in there. I just need it in the house for probably about 20 minutes so I can see and get everything in there.
Yeah.
Your puppy's pissed because she can't go to sleep right. She's sitting here, her eyes are just barely open.
Dancing, there wouldn't be much left, and you'd have to fight Crystal and money for the food.
No, I'll sit back and let y'all guys look like idiots.
Layla, I don't know how you can sleep like that.
You know, that ain't a whole lot.
I'll play this. I'm looking at a little temperature gauge on this. It's already showing it's like 54 degrees.
Well, I know what I might be using after you get back from No Name.
What, this?
Yeah. Because you got one out there.
Yeah, because, I mean, this thing, I would like to have a bigger one for, other areas, but I don't know. This might be perfect for just going camping like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, I can set it up in here, and after you get back, and that way, if I'm back and forth with your mom, and I'm out of soda, I can grab one out of it instead of getting in the fridge because it's closer and more open. But that's down the road and me going through a lot of yarn and getting the area clear.
Well, it's either that or just keep this, you know, for camping and just go get another one of these like little small fridges like what I've got out here. That
Yeah.
actually might be better. I mean, because these here you pick up at Walmart. Look, they're what, 50, $60?
I don't know. Arch, what do you mean sound odd?
Probably from what Crystal on her end.
Probably.
Yeah, Crystal's on her tablet.
Yeah. That's all good.
She's awake.
Oh, stress.
Oh, hello.
Meow meow.
Now, Joe, I have no problem with anybody taking control of the kitchen. Yeah, we're talking about fridges, dear. Refrigerators and coolers.
Well, I know that one that you've got in there, it's a chiller, not a refrigerator.
Actually, I don't have it. I gave it to Money,
Ah,
and I don't know if he's still using it or not.
well, I found one on here. It's
If
like
you got,
$40 for it.
are you at Walmart?
Really?
Yeah, I'm looking on Walmart.
What is it? Bring it up for me, please.
Oh, hang on. I'm trying to make sure it's a actual refrigerator, not a cooler.
If you show it to me, I can tell you if it's one of those chillers like I had or not.
It, uh,
Yeah,
oh,
Art, look behind him.
yeah,
Yeah, he already did an unboxing.
yeah.
There you go.
It's this one right here. And I've had it plugged in for a little bit. It's already down to 45 degrees.
Yeah, not even 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Maybe 15.
Yeah, 15 to 20 or something, I'd say.
So it's not that big either. Yeah, it's cold in there. That this is gonna work.
Okay.
I mean, the full temperature thing saying 44 degrees, so yeah. But that one I was looking at Walmart, no, it's like another chiller. It's not a actual refrigerator.
Yeah, that only drops at like 5 degrees. So if it's 85 outside, it's 80 degrees. And
Yeah,
I like my food cold. My drink cold.
yeah,
Yeah, being a chiller, it's got that pulsy air thing.
yeah. But this has actually got an actual compressor to. This is like I said, this is an actual refrigerator.
Yeah.
Just any refrigerator.
That's
Yeah.
okay, barbecue. You have a nice night. We'll catch you another day.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
it's already coming up on 7 o'clock. I got a few things I still need to do, and I got get ready for bed. That way, I can get up early in the morning. I got, of course, one thing I get on my Gatorade mixed up and put that in the fridge. I got to get coffee maker all set up. So I need to get this shut down that way and get that all done. Plus, uh, go get some more cigarettes because, yeah, I don't have enough for tomorrow.
Yeah. Darn it. Because I'm not taking you to work tomorrow.
Yeah, I know. And the stores open
Oh, stretch,
at
stretch.
4:30 in the morning, so I can go buy them.
Sorry, puppy dog decided that she's going to stretch all the way out, halfway out the bed.
Yes, Ernie.
I think another thing that's new too is I just seen a couple of other channels. Now there's like 12-volt air conditioning.
Yep.
Yep.
The condensers outside and the other parts inside.
Yeah. There's a lot of stuff going 12 volt.
Hi,
So,
guys. Your mom's going to bed too, so.
well, I gotta get in there and get me some dinner also.
Yeah, she just had to kick Smudge out the chair.
Yeah. Steven, you got any last words?
Everybody have a good night. Stay safe out there. I'm sure Arnie will fill us in on the streaming schedules of people.
Yeah.
Yeah. But y'all have fun. Stay safe. Sarah, Joe, I hope y'all guys get better. And we'll catch you Friday if I'm here. If not, next week with Mater.
Yeah. Arnie, you got any final words?
Yeah, I hope everyone has a good night and probably tomorrow night I'll probably go live unless if Shelly wants to go live, then I'll let her go.
All right. Well, I gotta get going. That way I can get everything done. That way I can be in bed and hopefully sleep by somewhere between 8:30, because 3:30 is gonna roll around early in the morning as normal.
It does roll in
Yeah.
early.
Yeah, it rolls around early, and like I said, be up and be on the road at 4:30 in the morning to be at work by 5.
Yeah.
So I appreciate everybody come in, on the chat. Everybody come up on the panel. And until next time, y'all stay safe, God bless, and we will see y'all next time. So